first diagnosed when I was still in my mother's stomach. Up to about 2 months before she was due to have me, everything had been going fine. And then she started to feel like something was off. Like her belly was really big, especially for 7 months into pregnancy, she felt. So she got another ultrasound. And that's when they discovered I had a massive tumor on my spinal cord that had actually grown and was bigger than I was. So about 2 weeks after that discovery, my mom went into preterm labor as a result, and I was born by emergency C-section at Johns Hopkins. After this point, I was diagnosed with a sacrococcygeal teratoma. Basically, it's a spinal cord tumor that starts at the base of your tailbone. Mine had started there and grown up almost half my spinal cord. By the time I was delivered, it weighed 4 pounds and I weighed 3. So it was a very large tumor as well. And after a biopsy, they determined it was malignant. So it was more important that they got all of it off. But that was also very hard because it was very vascularized. So it was using all my blood vessels as food for itself. So in 2 separate operations that included the neurosurgeon, Dr. Ben Carson, my neurosurgeon, they removed my tumor. They didn't think I was going to survive either surgery, but I did. My heart stopped twice, but they were able to restart it. And then after that, it was sort of a wait-and-see game to see if my tumor did go back. And while they did that, they just had to see, as I grew up, what effects the tumor and the surgeries had on my development. So growing up, my parents tried to give me as normal a childhood as possible. So up until I was about 10, I didn't feel like I was that different from other kids my age. I knew something was slightly different. Like I couldn't run as fast as them. I had a different routine that I had to do to take care of myself. But it wasn't until I was ending elementary school, really, that I started to realize why, like, is it a problem that I'm different? And why haven't I met someone like me before this? So that's when my dad started looking for camps with kids with similar medical conditions. So the first camp that we found was Camp Canada in Bragg Creek, Alberta, and it was for kids ages 9 to 18 with various bowel and bladder disorders. I remember when I first wanted to go, this was my first time away from home, and not only was it my first time away from home, it was like over 2,000 miles away. So I was really nervous. But I remember the first day of camp, I stepped into my cabin and one of the girls came right up to me and she says, "Hi, I'm Emily, I have an ostomy." I'm like, "You have an ostomy? So do I." And that was one of the first times I'd met someone the same condition as I had. And she was so open about it. She's just like, "Yeah, this is my ostomy. You want to go get lunch now?" I was like, "Sure, yeah." And so that whole week was really an eye-opening experience. And I realized I'd been pretty quiet about my medical conditions up to that point because I thought I didn't want to be any different from anyone else. I didn't want to say something that separated me. But they were all really open about it, and they didn't worry about what other people thought. They knew that there were people that would just accept them for who they were, and those were the people that you wanted to have in your life. So I went to that camp for a number of years, up until I was 18. When I was around 16, I actually met a counselor at Camp Canada who told me about a camp in the US called Youth Rally. And up to then, I had somehow never heard of this camp before. And it was a camp just like this one. It was just in the United States, and they took place at different universities. And so I decided, well, I wouldn't need a passport to go to this one. I might as well try it. I'd love to meet other people. So when I was 16, I went to the Youth Rally in Boulder, Colorado. And I met some lifelong friends there, definitely. And I went there until I graduated for 3 years. And Rally really helped me open up about sharing my medical conditions. I think Camp Canada definitely helped me come out of my shell and break barriers with things I struggled with physically, like climbing a rock wall or taking a hike. But Youth Rally definitely gave me a sense of confidence in who I was. So this newly found confidence definitely helped me in my transition to college, in that before I got there, I was definitely nervous about what other people would think because this was a whole new environment. But what Rally really helped me realize was that college would be full of people that were just as compassionate, just as wonderful as the people I was meeting right there. And that they would be so much more open-minded than I'd ever be able to expect from them. So there's nothing really to hide there when you enter that environment. So I graduated from high school in 2015, and I went on to Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh. I just finished my first year there, and I'm planning to major in biochemistry with a pre-med track. That's definitely been influenced by my personal experiences, and I really want to switch the sides of the table. During this summer, I'm working in the biomedical engineering lab on campus, and I'm actually working in a hospital in Pittsburgh doing research in artificial lungs, which I'm very excited to be a part of. And in my free time, I can't believe that I'd ever see myself on a sports team, but I'm a coxswain for Carnegie Mellon rowing club. I also play violin in the school orchestra. I've been doing that for 12 years, I think. And when I'm not doing those things, I'm hitting the books, studying very hard. And I think I definitely owe a great deal of thanks to many people in my life, especially my parents. And to the people who helped me find these places of sanctuary. So Carly Lindsay was the first person who emailed me about Camp Canada, and I still talk to her today. She's a wonderful person. Caleb Alford for introducing me to Youth Rally. Of course, all the directors at the camps and the counselors that showed me so much. I don't think I realized how far I'd come until my high school graduation. When my parents told me, they never thought you were going to live past age 3. They gave you less than 2% chance of survival. And I also didn't know, how profound my medical journey was to a lot of people, because I was able to grow up in an environment where I felt like I was just as normal as everyone else. And I think that's what really helped me come into the person I am today. I'm not nervous about sharing my medical conditions because I'm surrounded by people that have taught me the good it can do. and I hope I can continue sharing my journey and doing other things in the years to come throughout college and